evening, everyone. I'm Patty from Penthouse, and here are my teammates.
Hi, my name's Ellen.
I'm Zoe.
Hi, I'm Grace.
Hi, I'm Miu Miu. And here is our client from EJES Incorporated, Dr. Patrick Williams. Welcome to our presentation. Today, here's our agenda, and I'd like to invite a little blue man to introduce this. Oh, hurry up! Everyone's waiting for you. Hey! Hey, where are you going? All right, I will introduce it. First, Grace will provide the executive summary for you to know what we did in this summer. And I will provide a brief introduction of our client. And Alan and Miu Miu will provide their analysis regarding the employee efficiency and the balance scorecard. And our beautiful Zoe will provide our improving recommendations for our client. Finally, we will share our takeaways for you of this project. Let's get started. Oh, you're back? But it's Grace's turn.
Hi, little man, follow me. I'm glad to give an overview about our project. The scope of our project is to design effective procedure to measure employee efficiency and provide recommendations for increasing profitability in the long-term project. Penthouse proposed to use the balance scorecard and employee performance indicator to evaluate employees' performance. So at first, we researched the relevant information about the industry benchmark and key indicators of employees' performance. So after interview with employees and project managers, we further understood the managers' expectation to employees and designers and engineers. So we created the balanced scorecard to evaluate employees' performance at each stage of the project. So the balanced scorecard came up with basic guidelines, rating skills, and a summary of results. The second method of the evaluation is to calculate and compare key indicators, including utilization rate, internal and external rate. Alan will define the list rates later. Finally, we provide a recommendation for increasing employee performance in using balanced scorecard and boosting profitability. So, Patty, could you introduce our awesome client, EJES?
No problem. Before my introduction, I'd like to show some pictures for you. Please tell me, where did you see them before?
Tollway.
Correct.
Airport.
Correct. The first one is North Dallas Tollway Authority, and the second one is the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Now, let me introduce one of the designers behind these public infrastructures, EJES Incorporated. The EJES Incorporated is an engineering and architecture company established in 1997. They have professional engineers, architects, and environmental specialists in the engineering and architecture industry. In the past 20 years, they have been providing their excellent design service to the federal, state, and the local governments. They provide their services depending on the employee's design. Therefore, the employee's efficiency is the main factor to affect the company's profitability. Now, I will invite Alan to illustrate how does our client measure their employee efficiency.
In order to measure the employee efficiency, we designed a measure card for each employee. And the measure card is composed of 4 parts: utilization rate, external rate, internal rate, and balance scorecard. First, utilization rate measures employee efficiency by calculating the percentage of total hours worked that can be billed to the clients. It is calculated by total hours billed divided by total hours worked. And the total hours worked needs to exclude the paid time off. Second, internal rate measures how fast does the employee finish the work assigned by the supervisor. It is calculated by actual hours worked divided by total allocated hours. As for the external rate, it is measured by net labor multiplier and net revenue per employee.
The net labor multiplier is a key indicator representing how well a company manages its project to grow revenue by direct labor costs. It is calculated by dividing net revenue by direct labor costs to the cost of labor charged to a project. The net revenue per employee computes how much does the employee earn in this project to measure the employee efficiency and the productivity. And last but not least, balance scorecard is another important part of our measure card. So now I'm going to introduce Miu Miu to explain this part with me. So Miu Miu, what's special about this balance scorecard?
Sure. The balance scorecard is filled by the finance department employee project manager to measure the employee efficiency.
So what does the finance department need to fill out on this form?
Oh, we divided this part into 4 performance. There are appropriate allocation rate, appropriate travel expenses, timely communication with employee performance, and compensation comparable with employee performance. Now I'm going to speak out communicating with accounting department timely. It's used to measure communicating effectively between us department and the finance department.
So what does the employee need to fill out on this form?
There are 4 principal aspects in this topic. The first, practical trainings. The second, professional skills. The third, work culture and management. And the final, appropriate workload allocation. We all need to know the following points. The first, work culture and management support. They can affect employee workload greatly. They include interaction of colleagues, supervisor's attitude, and employee policies of the company. Next, appropriate workload allocation. It's measured to employee workload. And now I have a question about it. What does mean appropriate? We need to point out that the appropriate means employee deal with workload that within their burden.
So what does project manager need to fill out on this form?
There are 8 following fields. The first 4 fields, there are timely completion of tasks and timely and effective communication with team members and work completed of quality and attendance. Our team would like to focus on timely and effectively communicating with team members. It's used to measure communicating effective on time when they are working on projects together. And the remaining 4 fields, there are technical knowledge of skills and proficiency in use of software and timely communication as supervisors and positive attitude. Our team would like to focus on using software proficiently. It's used to measure employee levels of computer skills used in projects. That's all of the balance scorecard. Zoe, do you want to introduce the recommendation for improving employee efficiency and project profitability?
Sure, thank you, Miu Miu. Welcome to the recommendation part. After completely understand each part of the balance scorecard, I would like to introduce how can balance scorecard help to improve the efficiency of employees. The balance scorecard incorporates both financial measures and non-financial measures to traditional planning and control system. After completing each phase of the project, the balance scorecard will be sent to finance department, engineering designers, and project managers. The process helps clients thoroughly evaluate employee performance, timely identify areas where this should strengthen, and effectively motivate communication. Based on the results of balance scorecard, we suggest clients can reward high-performing employees. The reward system includes additional PTO, meal discounts, and bonuses. In addition, we also suggest clients can design developmental activities, such as lunch and learn workshop, leader workshop, to create team spirit. Now, here are the recommendations for improving profitability of long-term projects. First, we recommend clients review income and expenditures regularly. The process can help clients track whether actual income and expenditures are consistent with original budget. Second, we also suggest clients create invoice reports twice a month. The report can give clients clues about budget utilization and ensure there are no delayed receivables. Finally, we also suggest clients timely and accurately submit building documents to avoid errors in the building process. Now, I would like to invite my teammates to share our takeaways. Would you like to be the first one, Grace?
Thank you, Zoe. My takeaway is to listen attentively and provide effective feedback. Zoe is a great listener who can catch the important points and give me informational feedback. So her positive tone always inspires me to identify what I need to do to smile more and speak clearly. Alan, how about you?
Thank you, Grace. My takeaway for this project is don't be afraid to ask. Our client, Patrick and Nan, always provide us a lot of information when we ask questions. And all these informations are really helpful to us. And if we don't ask, they don't know how to help us. Therefore, I think being brave to ask is really important. So what's your story, Miu Miu?
Sure. My takeaways is communicating with team members actively will improve myself. As you know, I had an interaction with Alan on this presentation. But at the beginning, I didn't know how to present my content. I was confused for a long time. Then I communicated with Alan actively, and she provided instructions to help me to perform better today. Now I think my today's performance is better than briefing presentation. Zoe, do you want to share your takeaways?
Thank you, Miu Miu. My takeaway is present yourself clearly and confidently. Actually, I was inspired by our Captain Patty. She always full of energies and willing to help others. So with the help from Patty, I become more confident in the public speaking and willing to help others. So it's your turn, Patty.
Thank you, Zoe. My takeaway is learning from your teammates continuously. As you know, each team members in our team has different personalities and they all have different strengths. Like Alan and Zoe are the excellent analysts in our team, and Grace is a perfect designer of our PowerPoint. And Miu Miu is always a source of pleasure to us. They told me how to be proficient in analysis and how to be creative on design PowerPoint and how to be positive to my team. Without their contributions, I couldn't complete this project. So I'd like to say thank you to you all. Also, our presentation is completed in here, but we still have plenty of appreciation to express. Thank you, EJES Incorporated. Thank you, your support and help for our project. Thank you, Mary. Thanks for your help on our project and report assignments and so on. And thank you, classmates. We are really pleasure to be a part of this class. Finally, thank you for your listening, and we are open to any questions.
I have a question from the team. So how many employees, this study is for how many employees in the company?
For this is a specific study for project OSM, right? And it has 4